I might be biased, but I think Wales is one of the most beautiful places in the world. I'm the Welsh Walker, and welcome to my channel. Hello everybody, I'm the Welsh Walker and welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first ever video on this channel, so I hope you enjoy. Today I'll be in Clydach Vale in the beautiful Rhondda Valleys, and just to show you where we're going to be going today, let's roll the graphics. So as you heard in that little intro there, this walk will be taking place in the Rhondda Valleys in South Wales. As we zoom into the map here, just so you can precisely see where this walk takes place. The walk begins and ends in Clydach Vale, near a calf called the Lakeside Calf. There's also got a car park there, which will signal the beginning and the end of your journey, as you can see on the red star on the map here, which shows precisely where it starts and ends. The walk itself is just under 7 miles or 11 kilometres, and just as it heads up towards Clydach Vale and goes right round through the forests, going right round the two lakes. So the beginning of this video will just show the start of the walk, where we're going through a few streets in Clydach Vale before we start towards the main part of the walk. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Hello again everyone. So that was just the first part of this walk, just to show you the beginnings of it. Walking through a few streets there in Clydach, and then but we finally start on the walk. First part's all uphill, so I hope you're enjoying the views. It's just behind me there. Let's see if I can get out of the way here. Some great stuff. It's one of the probably the two views that are pretty good on this walk. So yeah, just a little bit of an intro into what I'm hoping to get out of this channel. I'm a pretty keen walker, not crazy hikes, but I like to just do small ones here and there, and then do longer ones like holiday walks that I'll do. At the moment I'm walking around the whole of Wales, which is good fun, and hopefully that we can join each other on those walks later on in the year. But yeah, so this one is just a little bit of an intro into what we're going to be doing on this channel. I'm hoping to just take you on my walks, show you what Wales has to offer. It's a beautiful country, and it's right here on my doorstep anyway. So yeah, so just a little bit of info into this walk. As I said in the beginning, and you would see in the graphics, it's a walk that starts in Clydach and just does a ring around the two lakes. You'll be seeing most of the Rhondda here. You've got that Peregreg, Torpandy, Clydach Vale, probably see Rhondda Valleys over in the distance, Tom Pentra, places like that. So yeah, it's about 6 kilometres as you would have seen, and what I'm hoping to do is just to show you the walk, the parts I like about it, the parts I don't like, describe the different parts of it, the different sections. This walk is a pretty simple one. It's not too difficult. There will be a few areas that people will find tough, especially after all the rain we've had recently. It will get boggy in some places. So, but yeah, let's crack on, and I'll see you in a sec. Yo, I'm back. So as you can see so far, pretty simple walk. The track is, nice to walk on at the moment. Surrounded by trees at the moment, sort of mini forest. The sun has sort of gone behind some clouds, but I'm hoping that it's not going to rain. But there we are. That's the risk you take when you go on these sort of things. So yeah, I've done this walk a few times. I thought it best to do something I've done before as my first one, so I know where I'm going. Like I said, there's a couple of decent views. There's one which you'll recognise from the intro, which is one of my favourites, and it's pretty much bang on halfway as well, so it's a nice place to just sit down, have a bit of something to eat and something to drink before you crack on with the second half. So yeah, we've had a bit of a steady incline, as you've seen for most of the first part, but it's fairly flat now, just meandering up and down a little bit. You might have seen some quad bikes earlier just in front of me. They've gone now. It's quite rare that I see that. It's probably the first time actually that I've seen them, but it's very nice and peaceful here now, as you could probably hear. A few birds tweeting, but that's about it really. No one about. It's a pretty quiet walk here. You will bump into the dog walker here and there usually. Sometimes the cyclists come up here as well. But all in all, it's a nice walk. Good to get the air in the lungs. And it's nice to have a fine day. It's been the first one in a few days for us here. But like I say, that's probably going to mean that there's going to be some areas, especially one, which is going to be very, very boggy. But I'll show you that when we come to it. So yeah, let's crack on and I'll see you in a sec. Hello everyone, so this is the midways point that I was speaking about earlier, the one with a nice view. As you've probably just seen there, it's one of my favourite places. I just like to chill here for quite a bit, just looking around. It is picking up the rain a little bit, so hopefully that clears. So yeah, but you can just see Clydach and Perigray, Pandy and further afield, so it's just a great view, which I love to see. I'll show you a little bit, you can actually see where we started. Give me a second. So there we are, there is the lakeside calf. Hopefully I'll be talented enough to put an arrow there. That we started just by the lake, and so then we've just walked right round this bit here. We will be finishing then walking around that part here. As you can see, it is looking a little bit threatening over there, but hopefully it clears, but who knows. So yeah, it's a great place here. You recognise it from the intro. Yeah, it's a place I love to just sit down, bit of quiet, and eat a bit of Arno or something, or a sandwich, and just chill for a bit. See you in a sec. Hello again, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the walk so far. As we come to, I don't know, maybe 2/3 of the way, we're swinging back round now towards the start. I thought that maybe I would say a little bit about maybe the things I like and don't like on this walk. Usually I won't be able to do this, but as I have done this one before, I can sort of go through it now. So things I like, it's a pretty simple walk. Hold on a second, we've got a bit of a flood here, let me just get around this somehow. There we go. Yes, it's a pretty simple walk. You're not going to really get lost doing this. There's not too much signposting, but you can tell that what the main path is. You can't really go wrong when you're going on here. It's got one of my favourite views of part of the Rhondda, so that's something I really like about it as well. The paths are well kept, well maintained. Obviously, as you were seeing today, there's a bit of flooding here and there, but I mean, it's the wild, it's natural, that's what you're going to get. So it's not too bad, but sometimes you can get trees fall on the tracks, but they are quickly removed. So yeah, that's a good thing. And I got twigs stuck in my shoe. There we go. So yeah, like I say, it's a nice pleasant walk. There's a bit of variety, but not too much. And obviously, like the views, quite a lot of it is blocked by the trees. But you get a couple of spectacular ones, and then most of it, then you're just looking at what's around you rather than further afield. So maybe that's something that gives it a few minus points. It is for the things I dislike. Like I say, there's not too much to look at, just a couple of things here and there, and we've got the boggy areas which can be quite bad, especially after bad weather. And also there is one part of the path which we haven't got to yet, which I absolutely hate. Once we get to that, I'll show you what it is. It's a very rocky path that goes down the hill, and it's not nice to walk on, whatever the weather. So yeah, we'll get to that soon, so I'll show you that when we get to it. But all in all, it's a nice simple walk. Maybe if you're just beginning or fancy just starting hiking, it's a good one to start with, because you get a bit of variety, but also you're not just walking on a street or a path. You are walking in nature, where you're going to get a bit of mud on your trousers, but that's what it's all about too. So yes, I enjoy walking this. I've done it a few times. I will do it a few more in the future. But just that's the little things I like and don't like about this path as we start swinging towards the end. Hello again everyone. So we are heading towards my least favourite part of the path. You will see why when I get to it. So now we're heading back downhill towards the starting point and the finishing point at the Lakeside Calf. As you can see, the sun is fully back out now, which is lovely to finish the day. It's been a nice day overall. As you would have seen earlier, I did put my thumb down because it did start to rain a little bit, but that cleared more or less in about 10-15 minutes, and yeah, it's just been a good nice day, good nice spring day. So yeah, we're just heading back to downhill now. So we've just looped round, as you can see. That's the windmill that we walked past a couple of hours or so ago. So yeah, just going down this rocky path. It's not too bad at the minute, but like I say, it does get worse. And it's not good for the feet, but there we go. Not every path can be perfect, can it? So yeah, a few things I forgot to mention. I was on about my likes and dislikes earlier. So one of the good things here is if you are travelling down here to do this walk, as you saw at the start, there is a nice good car park there that you can leave your car for a few hours while you do it. And also we got the Lakeside Calf. I will leave a link to that in the description. So basically they do cooked breakfasts and your meals. They do drinks, alcoholic as well. Good nice cup of tea if you fancy. So they do all that. So you could either start or end your walk with that as well, which is always great. So yeah, that's another great thing about this walk. It's not in the middle of nowhere, but it does get you out and about, which is good. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit as we creep towards the end. So as we get to the end of this walk and back to the Lakeside Cafe, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me on my journey today. Just to say as well, this is just a taste of what's to come on this channel. I hope to show you all the Wales has to offer in terms of walking and hiking and countryside and everything else. So once again, just thank you, and join me next time as we walk the wonders of Wales.